Oh, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Guess what? It's time to get crafty. It's about time, I tell myself. Y'all, come on in. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs, and we're going to use some circle, sponges. We have a brand new cutout that we're going to use today. We're doing a Valentine's door hanger. So whenever you get here, comment the word double. D-O-U-B-L-E, because it's going to be a double heart. One of them's hollow, if that makes any sense. And I did get some new paintbrushes. We may give these a go. I actually got these from Deco Art. The blender set and the basic base coat set. Basic base coat set and the blender set. And then I found this, and Zach printed it for me with our brand new 3D printer for what I like equivalent to this. So I realized this morning when I took this out of the printer that it's a little small. So Zach is in the process of creating a very
Wait till you see
large one, y'all. Like, I think it's large by mistake. Just saying. So comment double whenever you get here, D-O-U-B-L-E. That will allow my page to send you a message with the link to get the brand new cutout that we're using tonight. And guess what? It's 40% off because it's part of Valentine's sale. And that is good until tomorrow, Sunday, the 28th. Okay, so y'all ready to get started? What do I need? I got everything. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let's grab our cardboard. Let me show you what else Zach made. He made me this. He said, I made you this today. This is a gift from me to you. Look at this. He made this with our new 3D printer. Look how stinking cute, y'all. Look at it. It's a heart with wings and legs. And the legs like dangle. And this only took like an hour and a half. Isn't that so cute? I think it's precious. He's going to be making all kinds of things, y'all. All kinds of things. Hello, everybody. We're getting crafty finally. Okay, so let me just make sure. This feels a little foreign to me. Let me just make sure I have everything ready to go. Okay, so let me show you the cutout. There's like 3 pieces to it. So I told Zach, I'm like, I want a hollow heart. Okay. Isn't that a great portrait? But I want a hollow heart, but I also want a smaller heart to go on it with XO. Okay, so we're first going to paint this. And I'm going to grab a foil sheet. And I'm going to use chalk paint tonight in the color Imperial by Folk Art. Okay. Hi, everybody. Yes, we had a great Christmas. And guess what? We blew up the craft room today. We did. And I am so excited. Have almost all the bins like full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So there's 12 brand new on this wall, and they all have bins in them, and they're almost full. And then I have 4 over here, and 2 are full, and I have 2 empty. And you should see our hallway, y'all. There is stuff lined, like our hallway is lined with stuff that needs to be garbaged. So Zach and the boys will take care of that for me. Thank you, family. All right, so we're going to give this hollow shaped heart a coat of red. We should only need 1 coat, y'all, with this chalk paint. I don't know, though. Hello, friends. Hello. You got 5 packages in one day. Hubby was crazy. Yeah, it happens. It's okay. Just tell him you spent your Christmas money. But, y'all, this new door hanger, as I'm calling it, is 40% off. No code needed, along with all of our other Valentine listings on Etsy through tomorrow, Sunday the 28th. If you've already made an order as of last night or today, and you decide to purchase this, we will combine your orders and we will refund you the shipping overages. Okay? So, just know that. Oh, no, Barbara. Oh, no. And you're with your boys, right? Your twins? They're boys, right? Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. I've missed y'all. I saw y'all last night, but crafting, I needed to get back into it. I don't know about y'all, but like, okay, so let me explain it like this. So, you know how I like retired from my corporate job, right? What was it? 2 years ago? So I remember the first week of not like logging into the computer in the morning and like working, like that, the corporate job. I was very, very, very out of whack. I had like major anxiety that week. I could not like figure out what was happening. I was just all over the place. All over the place. Like it was kind of like I felt terrible, like feeling wise, terrible. And I knew it was because I was so used to sitting at my desk on a computer and just like go, 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 work, 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 right? Well, today I was busy cleaning the craft room, but like I have felt like not that extreme, like when I retired from my job, but like I felt like I need to get back into like crafting and hanging out with my friends. Just getting back into the routine of things. Like I'm ready. I'm ready. It's time. And Mini Sale Monday is happening on Monday, the 29th. So we'll be in full swing. Big time. Big time. Jen and I reorganized my craft room today, trying to organize my billions of cutouts. Deb, you need to do your cutouts. Thanks, Zach, for the stars. You're the best. Hello, Miss Donna. Y'all, I'm really excited about this project. Very, very excited. All right, I just want to make sure that I did not miss any parts. And actually, you know what I said? I said earlier we might just need one coat. No, we're going to need two. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Colleen. What's up, everybody? Did y'all miss me? Because I missed y'all. All right, let me plug in my dryer. And I'm going to dry this. And then we're going to see. Yeah, we're going to need more paint. I already see it. We need to double up on the paint, the coats tonight for sure. Hello, Amy Smith and Dee. How are y'all? That's right. That's right, Zach. Jen is just setting you up for success for 2026. Hey, Judy. Hi, Lori. Holly missed me. Thanks, Holly. I missed you. All right, let's just go around this. Ring around the rosy. All right, let's do one more coat. And yes, I'm just using a sponge brush. Sometimes it's just easier, depending on what you're doing, to use the good old sponge brush. I've got some ribbon. I've got 5 or 6 different ribbons already picked out. And we're going to make a bow. Hi, Christina. Hope you all had an awesome Christmas. All right, let's get this fully covered twice. And then we're going to work on the little heart. Because we're going to do that one black and white stripes. And then we're going to have to go around and clean up the edges of this. Because I can already feel all the paint along the edge. It's okay. It's what we do, right? Okie doke, friends. Let's put this aside and let's work on the small heart. Do you mix the paint with that puff stuff to make your pictures rise. Yes, Linda, yes. You're going to put some of the puff in your paste. Yep. Hey, Deborah Webb. I'm just using a chalk paint tonight. Imperial by Folk Art. Hi, Francis. You're from Icy, Pennsylvania. So it's been really warm here, y'all. I don't know if you guys have heard on the news, but like, I kid you not, it was probably 80 degrees on Christmas. It was very, very warm. It was kind of humid too, but now we're supposed to get, cold again. I got my cubes for my cube shelf on Amazon, and they're the striped, like you guys see back here. I have them for my new shelves. Matchy match, and then eventually I will probably replace the ones I have over on this wall. These are all gray, and like one of them's teal. I'll probably get all matching as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but you know, sometimes you just have to do things that bring you joy, and that is going to be something that brings me joy. Just saying. All right, I'm just putting all of my paint back into the bottle. Like so. And then we are going to work on the smaller heart. That is going in the trash. Do not judge me. I am not cleaning sponge brushes tonight. Okay. Hi, Sandra. Yes, Zach loves using this red. Okay, what's going on here? He loves using this red for Valentine's and Christmas. He always has it out when we are painting those season of cutouts. So I had to order him a new jar. Let me just get this on. I'm making a big mess. This has become a nightmare. That's okay. Hi, Kathy. Everyone's safe from the floods, I hope. Okay, next step. Look, my cardboard, my tape boards even have a bin, y'all. Aren't you proud of me? I'm so excited. Let's grab this one. And let's grab, not that it really matters, that one. See? I do better when things are in their place. Okay, so I'm going to push this down, and then we're going to do the XO right here. We're going to do that in pink, but we're going to start by painting our heart in white. Hi, Kathy. Zach, you be quiet. You stop it. Okay, so I'm going to put some, I'm just using Deco Art Snow White. Okay, and we're going to try one of our new basic base coat brushes from the set from Deco Art. I do like my bins. Hi, Carolyn. It was a warm and very nice on Christmas. Yes, it will be cold on Monday. You're right. Sponge brushes deteriorate when washed. Okay, good. See, I knew you had my back. All right, here we go. Oh no, what is happening here? Okay, so this is a base coat brush, according to Deco Art. Doesn't matter, y'all. Just use whatever you got. But when they had a sale, I don't know, the other day, week or so ago, that like it was 25% off, I think, their entire site if you put this certain coat in. Anyways, I did not realize they had brushes. Well, you know me, I can't have enough brushes. So I was like, why not? Let's just get some of the brushes that I use quite a bit, which I do like the flat tip brushes. Let me show you. So like this one is flat. This one is more of a filbert, which is like the arch. And then this one's pointed. But then you have your blending brushes here. And I just like the size of them. Whatever. You know, I just like things. I just like to buy things. Try them out. Test them out for y'all. So we're going to give this a really nice coat. We're probably going to have to do several because the white is not the greatest at covering sometimes 2 coats. In even 2 coats, like you have to do 3. So we're just going to sit here and paint and have a great evening, right? Let's try this. Yes. Flat angled, yes. Brenda's negative numbers in Maine and got nasty weather coming in tomorrow. It's snow and freezing rain, mixed stuff coming overnight. Holy cow, Brenda, you be careful. My painter's tape walked out of my house of something. I just went looking for it and poof, it's nowhere to be found. That's the worst. I found more painter's tape today, y'all. I found a lot of things today going through all my stuff. Funny how that works, huh? Yep. Sure did. It wasn't terrible, though. Like, I was going through the closet right before I came on here. And I'm eliminating, like, these 2 drawer organizer things that just drive me crazy. Because I can hardly walk in there to get all my transfers and my transfer inventory. Because I trip over them. So I'm like, these have got to go. Get out. So I took everything that was in there. Yes, I threw some stuff away, but a lot of it is like pillowcases and stuff or floral foam. I'm looking at it all right here. Aprons, foam clay, extra sanders, clothespins, like you name it, glue, super glue, just random things. And I'm like, guess what? That can go in a bin. And away it went. Yes, Susie, it was warm. Yes. Hi, Laura. Yeah, it's supposed to get cold here again, y'all. I'm not looking forward to it. It's fine. It's fine. It's winter. We'll be just fine. We'll survive, right? All right, let's do a second coat of this. If you are part of our swap box subscription, your boxes will be headed out the door on Monday. FYI. All right, this is second coat. Yes, Jesse, yes. That's where I got mine. IKEA. That is where I got my shelves. I love those. I even have one in my craft room that's the 8 cube that I've had forever. We actually had it, I think, in the boys' playroom at one time. I love them. They're great. They're sturdy. I just love them. Hi, Terry. That's right, Sharon. 50 plus mile an hour winds. It's getting old, yeah. Yes, Jean, yes. I bet you did. Hi, Denise. How much is the box? The swap box? Is that what you're talking about? The swap box is $25 plus $7.95 flat rate shipping. It's in the message whenever you comment the word double. All that information is there. All right, this is second coat that we just added. I think we're going to do a third coat just to be safe. And then we're going to create our stripes with black, okay? You hired an organizer? Did you really, Michelle? Oh, how did that go? What was that like? Like, did they have to, like, buy furniture and stuff to, like, organize? I mean, I've known several people that have purchased, like, an organizer. Like, to help him, like, declutter, and then they got everything back, you know, to where it belongs. I mean, I don't think I need one of those, but I'm just curious. All the snow is gone, so waiting to see. Yeah, Kathy needs an organizer bad. I like organizing other people's stuff. You know, believe it or not, I don't mind organizing in general, regardless of what it is. I do like to organize. Everything has a spot, y'all. Everything has a spot. Everything has a place. All right, let me check this out and see. It's dry. Yes, I did. She was perfect. She made me realize when I needed to toss and give away. Yes. You've been going through your clothes. Yes. Yeah, I have a rod. Heather likes to organize too. I have a rod in my closet I was looking at last night, actually, that is about to collapse. I need to organize my closet again. I need to go through. It was $25 per hour. Okay. That is actually not that bad. Oh no, Autumn. Hope you feel better. $25 an hour is not that bad. All right, D, on my way. I'm coming. All right. 3 coats. 3 coats of white. Okay, and I really need to make sure that this is dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch gears for a second. Okay, well, that tape board needs to be retired because we can't have that. All right, so now what we're going to do... No, it's not Autumn. I'm going to put all my paint, my extra white paint back in here for now. We may use white again, but just for now. And then I'm going to put this in my new cup. Now, clearly, my cup is not big enough, so Zach is making me a new one. But Autumn has a hard time of letting go of stuff. You know what? I used to. Not anymore. Here's my philosophy. If it doesn't bring you joy, if it doesn't spark joy, get it out. For real. Just saying. Okay. I'm picking Fuchsia Pop as my pink tonight. Okay. Hi, April. Missy has a hard time. Did I say Autumn? Missy has a hard time of letting stuff go. It's okay. All right. Let's grab a makeup sponge. And we're going to see what if this fuchsia pops. We may have to do a couple coats, which is fine. But I thought this would go great with our red, our white, our black. And then I've got all of my ribbon right here. And we're going to try something new tonight with our bow. And see how it plays out, because I don't know. Hi, Karen. Hello, hello. You procrastinated, then you just did it. Yes. Yep. Yeah, we have a lot of heavy duty black trash bags. We filled up today. They're very heavy. Very, very heavy. And I got my printer sitting on my shelf like I wanted. It's been great. Zach was a huge help today. He always is. Ah, Barbara, you're so funny. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, I bet, Autumn. You know, moving is a pain in the butt, y'all, but sometimes moving is the best thing for people because they can declutter their entire house and realize, like, oh my gosh, why did I have all of that? Like, I didn't need that. I don't use that. All right, let's do a second coat. I went through my closet and got rid of a bunch of shoes. Yep, there you go. I need to do that with clothes. All right, let's try. Yes, Sandra, this color is great, girl. She will come help you organize for free. All you have to do is craft with her and perhaps throw her a few snacks. Yes. Yeah. I do not mind organizing at all. Jackson? Mm-mm. Today I had to get on him twice because I asked him to clean up his room. Yeah, I'm really struggling with that kid. I don't know what to do. But I'm like, you need to clean up your room, bud. You got trash on the floor. You know, they got like candy and stuff for Christmas. And it's made its way to their bedroom. And so he's like, okay, Mom, I'm going to do that. Like, this was a couple hours ago. So he did. And I went in there a little bit ago. And I'm like, dude, there's still trash on the floor. He's like, you just told me to pick up the stuff on the floor. I said, yeah, the trash is on the floor. Then he had this like red bag of stuff that he got from the saran ball that my sister did. And he's like, well, this is my storage bag. And I'm like, dude, you need to put it away. Like, get all your candy, put it in a Ziploc, and put it in the pantry. Take your game that you got for your gaming console. Put it on your desk. That's where you game. He's like, well, I've got a couple, like, controllers in here. And I'm like, put that on your desk. He just doesn't. He's like, but this is my storage for right now. And I'm like, for right now, but let's just put it away and get it done. The struggle's real. It's okay. It'll be okay. There you go, Miss Deb. That's right. It is the age. It has to be. And then Dylan, on the other hand, we're cleaning out. We have these desks that are back by their bedroom. Duo desks, double. Anyway, side-by-side desk, whatever. They came with the house. I'm going to get a new foil. And while we were cleaning out the desk last night, Dylan thought it was going to be a great idea to go ahead and let's start decluttering his room. And we're like, what are you doing right now? So I said, dude, get a trash bag and whatever doesn't bring you joy and you want to get rid of it. Don't ask questions. Just get rid of it. I don't need to approve anything. Get rid of it. Okay, so we're going to make stripes on here with some tape, okay? But what I'm going to do is grab a fuzzing cloth because I want to like fuzz the tape because I don't want it to peel up this white paint that we already painted, or we already painted on it, okay? There you go, Miss Laura. Get it done, girl. So, I'm fuzzing the tape. We are reducing the stickiness. All right, let's see. I don't know if, in case you're just hopping on, Zach made this with a 3D printer. It's not big enough, though, for my paintbrushes. So he's making me a bigger one. I mean, it will work, but not quite. And then he made this, in case you missed it earlier. Look at this! Whee! So cute. Isn't that awesome that you can make stuff like that? I never would have thought. Yeah, fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Yep. All right, we're going to do that right there. And then we're going to fuzz the tape for this piece, for this section. Hi, Annette. How old? Jackson is 13. He is 13. Monday, JR. They're going out Monday. We just have, they're all ready. We just got to put them in a box and slap the label. All right. I really want to get this fuzzed. I keep saying that, but I really do. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to like leave a little bit of room, and I'm not going to measure. But you know what I think I am going to show you guys a pro tip. You know, not that I'm a pro. I'm not really a pro, but, and I can already tell you right now, this is very crooked. So I'm going to use the lines on my little mat here. And we're going to line it up with the lines. See? So this one, let's do right there. Right there. Don't want it right there. Black. Let's go a little bit bigger. Let's go right there. And then we'll do one more. 3D printer. Oh, really, Jerry? Yes. Yeah, Dylan is very excited. He wants to print stuff 24/7. He printed, oh man, I wish I would have, he should bring you his, Zach, if you're watching, have Dylan bring in his new stuff. Hold on. Let me text him. He created a dinosaur. And then he made that one I was showing you guys last night. All right. Let's go. Right there. Black, black, black. Okay. So here we go. We're going to grab a foil sheet. And I'm going to use lamp black. And we are going to paint this on with another one of our brushes. Hold on. Zach has them doing something. There's no telling. You know, I got this on Amazon, Tracy, but I don't like it. I like my other painter's tape without the writing. I don't know. Something about this stuff just, I don't know. It almost like curls up on me and I don't really care for it. I probably should have put a board down because I'm getting this all over the place. But that's fine. Whatever. Okay. Let's get this covered. Section number 3. There are lots of ways to do this, y'all. I was going to use a transfer, but I needed it to be wide. I did not have one that had really wide stripes. Okay. All right, let's dry it. And we'll peel it up. It does, Tina. Oh, yeah, Jerry, I bet he could. Once I pack my Christmas stuff away this week, I'm going to start making the Valentine snowman wood round. Oh, good. Yeah, the one that's raining hearts. No, snowing hearts. All right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to take the tape. We're just going to gently peel it off. Like that. Okay, done. There is our heart. So then what I'm going to do is grab the paint bottle. Hi, Suzanne. Yeah, Jerry, I do like these brushes. I'm not going to lie. But let's see what happens once I wash them. How they hold up on the next paint job. I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh, geez. Look, I just made a mess. Right on my project. With the new cup from the 3D printer. Okay. Let me clean up my mess here. Because I like to clean as I go. I try to keep this mat clean. Doesn't always happen, but for the most part, I do. Hi, Denise. How are you guys? Make sure you hit the heart button for me, y'all. Share this out. Helps us out a ton. All right, so there is our heart. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is grab Mr. Pen and we're going to clean this guy up on the edges. There he is. Dylan will have to bring in his 3D prints here in a little bit. All right, so there's that. Let me set this aside. Let's grab our XO. And this one I'm going to use the Overseas brand marker. And just clean up the edges of our pink. Did I get everything? No. I was jumping around. Oh, I got those new brushes. They came the other day, actually. No, Denise, I don't think we are. We're not going to be able to get it to you in time. The glasses would have to literally go out like 2 days ago or before Christmas. Because we just can't rely on the postal system to get them to you in time for New Year's Eve. Okay, so that is done. Now, I'm going to keep that over there. Put my tape boards away. Hi, Kira. What are you doing? Y'all, Kira got Christmas gifts too. And we're going to grab our big heart. And we're going to Mr. Pen the edges of this. All right, there's the edge. Then I'm going to come in here and go inside. Because I did get paint on the inside. And we're just going to go all the way around. And then we're going to add some pink to this. We're going to create some circles with our little circle sponge, guys, that I just got. Because guess what? Couldn't find my others, and guess what I found today? Found the other bag. So now I have double. Lots of things are happening outside my room, y'all. Okay, I think we're good there. It is 18 inches. I know they ran out of this. Mr. Penn, what are we going to do, y'all? Okay, so this, and this is 40% off. No code needed. All Valentine's items 40% off on our Etsy site. Why did I just do that? Through Sunday the 28th, tomorrow. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to grab that pink color. What is this called? Fuchsia Pop. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Yeah, you should. Okay, and I'm going to do that. And we're going to grab a sponge, circle sponge. Hi, Kayla. And we're going to do the big one. Let's see. Are these the same? I think so. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the entire thing full of paint. I'm just going to spin it around, okay? Making sure that all of it's covered. We're going to have to use more paint. Then we're going to take, I think we're going to use this just in case. And then I'm just going to spin in a circle right here on my cutout. Okay? Trying to create that circle. Just like that. Y'all see that? Okay? More paint. All right, so let's get more. Okay, and now I'm going to do one right here. Oh, and it's dripping down the side, y'all. We're going to have to clean up the edge. There we go. All right, let's clean up our mess. We made a big mess. Hold on. I got way too much paint on there. I'm glad I put this down, aren't you? Okay, and we'll just have to touch up that little spot right there with red, but it's totally fine. All right, let's do another one. Let's go right here. Create a, let me make that a little bit bigger. There we go, like that. Okay, we may have to like do multiple coats on the same dot. If that makes sense. But either way, it's going to be great. All right, let's come up here and we're just going to circle our sponge around. Do one right here. There we go. See? We got it going on, y'all. All right, let's get some more paint. Hold on. Amy says if you go to mrpen.com and sign up for text, you can get discounted codes when their stuff is on sale. But do they have the Mr. Pen that we use? Okay, there's another circle. There's another one. There's another one. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for letting us know that. I'll be going there here in a minute when I'm done. All right, let's go here. So see how that did not give me a complete circle? There we go. And then I'm going to do one right down here. Right there. And just wipe off this excess right there. Onto my fingers. Why not? That's what we do. Okay. Next. Let's keep going. We have a couple more to do. We're going to go over here. Right there. And then we're going to go, let's go right here. Yeah. What do y'all think? All right, let's try to see what it looks like. Because we started over here and we may need to add another go at dot. Or now that I've created my circle-ish, we could take a paintbrush. Because I cannot paint circles to save my life. I think we definitely need to add more color to it. And the best way to create a circle, this guy right here. So I say we just take a paintbrush and go over it. What do y'all think? I think so. I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. All right. Now, let's grab a paintbrush from the blender set. Not that I'm going to be blending anything. We're just going to go over it. Again, Deco Art paintbrush set. Blenders set. Comes with 5 paintbrushes. So let's grab a... This one looks kind of cool, y'all. This is almost like a... I don't even know. Huh. It's like round and fat. It's meant to be. Paintbrush meant to be. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one though. All right, so I'm going to go in and get some paint. And I'm just going to get more paint. And we're just going to apply more paint to each circle just to add that second coat. There we go. Much better. So I used the sponge to create the circle. And now we're just going right over the top of the circle that we created and adding another layer to bring it out just a little bit more. How do you like me now? I think it's great. Okay, let's keep going. Keep spinning. I have to concentrate on these, y'all, so I don't make the circle bigger. Not that it would matter, but just my preference. I did not finish the puzzle, by the way. I worked on it for 30 minutes this morning, and then I moved it out of the way, and I said, let's go work on the craft room. So, the puzzle will get done when the puzzle gets done. I've got other things to do. But I don't want to just give up, you know? It's probably about 35% of the way done. It's 1,000 pieces. It is very colorful. All right, let's finish up this. What was y'all's favorite gift from Christmas? Mine was probably the 3D printer. All right, we already did that one, right? Yes. Okay, those look so much better. I don't know about you, but I like it a lot. What do y'all think? Oh, good, Debbie. Debbie, okay, so I completely lost all these comments, y'all. Sorry. I will rinse out that sponge, the circle sponge. Craft supplies and Lego set, new computer, new iPad. My favorite gift was my engagement ring. Congratulations, Miss Kim. Look at you, girl, getting married on us over here. Congratulations, girl. Diamond earrings, video bird feeder. Ooh, fun. My new iPhone 17 Pro Max. Hi, Donna. Mama and I matching mother-daughter birthstone rings. That was my fave. That's awesome. We got a new grandson. Congratulations. A trip vacation to Bermuda. Heather got me a mother's ring. It was her and my birthstone. I got a Cricut Heat Press 3. There's a 3. What does the 3 do? Yes, congratulations, Miss Kim. Okay, guys, I think that really took it to the next level. It brightened it up for sure. Y'all see? Now, I told you, yeah, so I'm going to just put this right here in my cup. My new 3D printed cup. And there was a spot of red I need to do. Oh, I see it, Kim. Awesome. Yeah, I'm probably going to, Barbara. Honestly. All right, let me just take this. Where does that spot go? Where did that go? Right there. That's what I want. I just wanted to clean up that little spot that I got pink, okay? The newest version, okay. Oh, Jerry, that was nice. Your family there with you. I love that, Cindy. The 3D cup. That's what Zach made me. And then he made this, in case you missed it. I've been showing this off. He made this today. Whee! He's like, I'm making you a gift. I'm like, oh yeah? So it sits right there on my little shelf. Okay. New barbecue grill. That's fun. All right, next step. I'm going to grab Mr. Pen because I am almost positive that I've got pink on the edge of some of this after we already cleaned it up once with the red. Yep, right there. And that was wet. Yeah, we had to put ours outside the boys' room for now. But it actually works fine because we're going to clean out all of the shelves and kind of create like that's the 3D printer station. I mean, I've already told y'all our house is like we live in our house, right? It ain't fancy. Everything is not to the nines 24/7. So it's like, well, why not? Let's just add one more thing to this house that makes it look like not a house. And you know what? I don't care. I'm not mad about it. My family's happy. So it is what it is. Some people don't like that. You got an air fryer from your daughters. They said it would make cooking easier. Yeah, Tina, I think so. We use our air fryer a lot. Like we even warm up, like we pulled out a bunch of gift cards today that we had. And, look how cute that is. And we ordered chilies and we obviously didn't eat it all. So we brought it out tonight for dinner and Dylan got mozzarella sticks and he put the mozzarella sticks in the air fryer and heated them up. We heat up, pizza. Zach heated up, baked potatoes last night in there. I mean, you could do all kinds of things. It's pretty neat. Okay. The final step to this, y'all, besides the bow, which we're going to make here in a second, I need to make sure these pink things are dry because I want to add some white lines. Oh, fun, Kayla. But I want to add some white lines to this, but I need to make sure that they are really dry first. Hi, Cheryl. Yes, Tina, I did not know this, but Zach showed me that there's a reheat button on our air fryer, and that's what we've been using. I always just use air fry. It does all kinds of things. So just so you know, make sure you learn the ins and outs to your air fryer before you go and use it because you might just amaze yourself. You might be trying to heat something up the long way when in fact it's got a reheat button. Funny how that works, huh? Okay. I'm actually going to use this one now. I changed my mind. I was going to use a marker for this next step, but I'm going to use a paintbrush. Yes, reheating onion rings and fries. Yes. So I'm actually just going to use this paintbrush from my new set. And, ooh, look at that, y'all. Somebody's honking the horn. And And I wanted thicker lines tonight, so I decided to do it this way. Instead of a marker. And I'm not overthinking it. I'm just swooshing away. Okay? Swoosh. Oh, that's it. That's enough swooshes. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our XOXO and we're going to do the same thing except for it's not going to be as, well, no, it's going to be fine. Do that. We're going to do one up here. Okay? XO, baby, XO. Don't you forget it. All right. Here we go. Let's set this aside. Actually, let's dry this. And we'll glue this down. I'm making you hungry, yeah. Okay, let me grab my stick fast.
You're doing a great job. Once you know.
Is Dylan here?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you please send him in with his dinosaur and his new fidget?
Okay.
Thanks, sir. All right, this is going to go right here. And this is going to go right here. So I'm going to do XO. Just like that. Okay. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. And look at this. Oh, I just love them so much. Okay. So now, let's put that away. Hi, Dylan.
Hi, Mom.
Can you show them what we were showing them last night during the live? It was printing. So this is what was printing last night whenever we were showing you guys what we got. So this is the green and blue version of the fidget. And this thing,
I'm gonna move it down so they can see the effect of it on the table.
so Dylan chose these colors for his. And it just, I mean, it's just so cool, y'all.
It's a fidget.
It's a fidget. Like, I could sit here all day. I'm trying to find a fidget that I want, so when I'm doing computer work, I have something to mess with. Okay, so there's that. Then today, he did this. Look. Little dinosaur. And it's one of those that, like, moves. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
And he made this one all like we were talking about.
Yep.
The other night, he went in there picked out the color for each part.
Yep.
The print time, laid it all out, didn't you?
Yep. So, anyways, and then I showed y'all this one yesterday. This is just another fidget. So thanks, Dylan. And can you get her because she is laying on my leg? Thank you. Aren't those cool, y'all?
Thanks, Dean.
All right, let's finish this up. I need her.
Come on, let's go get a treat. That's what you want, I know.
All right, let's grab our bow maker. What we're going to do, I think, I've got some different ribbons here. And we are going to create a bow for this. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how to put the hanger on the back of the door hanger. So I've got me some ribbon here. I need to take a drink of water. All right, now I'm going to create a small tail and a big tail on this, okay? I don't know how this is gonna go, y'all. But I want to create a long tail and a short tail. So I'm going to start, with the long. This needs to be worked, y'all. This is a brand new one, and there's like no budging. I got rid of my other one because I could not find the dowel rod. All right, we're going to go in like this, and then we're going to twist. Okay, so I want a long tail, and then I want a small loop. So probably about, I don't know, 5-inch loop, maybe. He did a good job, didn't he? Let's do 4-inch loop. And then the small tail's going to come up like over here, okay? And then I'm just going to cut these at a diagonal tonight. And we're going to do a small tail. So see what we have? Okay, and then I have a scrap piece of ribbon. All right, now we're going to go in and do... Let's do the red. What is this called, y'all? What is this pattern? I want to say quadrifoil, but something tells me that is not even remotely close. All right, so now we're going to go long tail here and twist. Okay. And then we're going to do a 4-inch loop. And I'm not going to twist it because I want this to face us, okay? All right, that's a terrible cut, Amy. What is a quadrifoil? Is that even appropriate? Am I even saying is appropriate? That's not what I wanted to grab. Where are my other scissors? Hold on. I totally butchered this. I have these longer scissors somewhere. I think they're on my cart. Whatever, it's fine. Sometimes the struggle is real. But who is counting? Okay. Arabesque? Oh, arabesque. Arabesque. That's what it's called? I don't know. All right. Now we're going to go in and we're going to do the black and the white. And we're going to go this direction. So we're going to create our long tail first. Twist. Okay. We've got our long tail. And then we're going to do our 4-inch loop. And then we're going to go up. Okay. And then we're going to cut this at an angle. All right. Now we've got 2 small ones. So now we're going to go this direction and do long tail. All right. Then we're going to do 4-inch. We're going to go over here. Okay. And then we have one more, which is this guy right here. Quatrefoil. Okay. I thought so, Sally, but then I was like, man, I'm really pulling a word out of my rear end right now, and it's probably not an appropriate word. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I just say stuff. Let's do a 4-inch, and then we're going to go this direction. All right, then what we're going to do. Hi, Denise. Then we're going to go this way, cut the tail. And now, technically, we have a bunch of long tails and short tails. So this right here and this right here is too small for a messy bow for another day. Now we're going to grab our bow, bring it up. Holy cow. This is like super duper tight. And I'm going to gather it right here in the center when it comes off. And then I'm just going to grab a pipe cleaner, stick it right there in the center, put it to the back, and then I'm going to give it a really nice spin. Tight spin. Okay, thanks, Sally. I appreciate that. Okay, like so. Whoa, look at that. Don't even know what I just made, but it's kind of like a bow. And then you're just going to fluff it out, and then we're going to glue it onto our brand new 40% off door hanger, y'all. Because everybody needs it. Everybody needs to go make one of these because I really think it's stinking cute. And I'll show you here in a second. But I want to make sure that all of my tails are facing the correct direction. And none of them have issues. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is actually really cute. I'm really digging this. It's totally different, but it's going to hopefully work out right here on our brand new door hanger. Look. So different, right? Okay, ready? Next step. Let's grab our heart. What I'm going to do is first, I'm going to show you how to put on the hanger. Okay, so whenever you get a hanger like this from us, you are going to first glue the piece that has what I call the half moon shape. Okay, you're going to glue that down. All right, then you're going to grab a piece of twine and you're going to cut the piece of twine and you're going to stick that through the holes of the second piece we give you. This is how our hangers work. Then you're going to gather it at the end. You're going to tie a knot like so. Okay, and this is what you have. Then you're going to glue this piece right on top of the half moon pieces, or the half moon piece. Okay. The bow maker is from Deco Exchange, Easy Bow Maker. If you comment the word double, that message I send you, there is a link at the very bottom to their website. And you know, I love all their ribbon, and I'm going there in January. So you know I'm probably going to shop the warehouse, and I'm trying to get Zach to go with me. So we'll see. We'll see if I win that battle. It's not really a battle, but okay. Now I want to place this somewhere, like not straight. Oh my gosh, y'all, this bow. This might be one of my newest, favorite bows. Newest favorite bows. I love that. Okay, let me just cut this off. All right. And we're going to glue this, but I got to figure out where I want to glue it. Oh, I just flattened that. Let's move this up just a tad. You like the bow so much? Me too, me too. Okay, hold on. Thanks, guys. I love it. All right, I got to figure the placement out. If I do this, I want this to hang off on the side, right? Y'all see that? Thanks, Lisa, for sprinkling this out. Then this is going to go right here. Right here, I think. Because I don't want these to be even. Let me move that up a little bit. All right, I'm just going to go for it. We're just going to put a big old glob of glue right there. XO. Zach's like, don't you want to say XOXO? No, I don't. He's like, so you only get one hug and one kiss? I'm like, damn straight. Some of it is, I think, yes. All right, then we're going to take this and we're going to glue this right here. But I personally need to look at it first. So hold on, folks. Hold your horsies. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Just a second. I want to just cut this down just a tad. Just a little bit. And I'm really struggling with this one ribbon. There, it just took some longer scissors. Okay, now we're good. Much better. Much, much better. All right, right here. Big old swirl. And then we're going to take this. And we're going to go right on top, right here. Okay, and I think I may cut this just a little bit. But y'all, look at this. Press and hold. Then we're going to determine if our tails... How did you get turned around? You are not good. You're supposed to be the other direction. Then we'll see if our tails are too long, as I mentioned. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. Then we're going to hold it up and we're going to check it out, okay? Okay, I'm going to trim them just a second, or just a little bit. Good grief. This ribbon just does not like me. And I'm just cutting at an angle tonight. Not doing a dovetail. There, much better. Okay, y'all ready to see? Oh, look how cute. Y'all, look at this. Look at this, y'all. Holy cow. I'm in love with this. We can bring this over here. Give it a little poof. Here we have it. Y'all love it? You can do this. But y'all go grab this very quickly before it goes back to regular price. It's on sale for like $16. The cutouts, the heart and the XOXO. You can add ribbon if you want, paint it up. It was actually pretty fun. Very easy. So you love it? Comment the word double, D-O-U-B-L-E, because it's a double heart and one of them's hollow. 40% off, no code needed, okay? All right, y'all. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. Peace out.